Michael Evans tightened the worn leather strap on his work boots, sighed, and stepped out of his small rented apartment in Chicago. The November wind cut through his thin jacket, and he silently cursed himself for not buying a warmer coat, but with bills piling up, every dollar had to go toward rent, utilities, and his son Ethan's school supplies. Michael was only 35, but life had already aged him. His wife had walked out years ago, leaving him with a 3-year-old boy and nothing else. Since then, he worked double shifts as a mechanic, grabbed side jobs wherever he could, and still struggled to keep his head above water. On his way to the bus stop that morning, Michael noticed a small figure hunched on the sidewalk near the corner store. A woman, wrapped in an oversized, tattered coat, was pushing a rusty cart that looked like it might collapse any second. One of its wheels wobbled violently and finally gave out with a loud clank. She sighed heavily, brushing her hair out of her face. From afar, she looked like just another beggar trying to survive on the streets of Chicago. People walked past without a second glance, as if she were invisible. But Michael couldn't. "Need a hand?" he asked gently. The woman looked up, and for a second, Michael froze. Her eyes, deep hazel, almost golden in the sunlight, felt strangely familiar. But he shook the thought away. "It's okay," she muttered softly. "I'll manage." Michael knelt down anyway. "That wheel's done. You'll never push this cart across the street without fixing it." "Lucky for you, I'm a mechanic." Her lips curled into the faintest smile. "A mechanic, huh? Guess I am lucky." Michael pulled a wrench from his backpack. He carried tools everywhere in case of extra work. After a few minutes of tightening, adjusting, and improvising with a soda can tab, he had the wheel back in place. "There," he said, standing up and wiping his hands. "It's not perfect, but it'll hold." The woman looked at him for a long time. "Thank you, Michael." He blinked. "Wait, how do you know my name?" She pulled down the hood of her coat, and suddenly, memories flooded his mind. The freckles across her nose, the soft curve of her smile, this wasn't just some stranger. "Rachel," he whispered. "Rachel Montgomery. His childhood best friend. His first crush. The girl who used to race him to the lake in the summers, who shared ice cream cones with him after school, who had moved away when they were only 15. She nodded slowly. "It's me." Michael was stunned. "But, what are you doing here? On the street?" "I mean." Rachel chuckled, a low, melodic sound he hadn't heard in 2 decades. "That's a long story." They sat down on a bench, and Michael listened as she explained. After leaving their small hometown, Rachel's life had taken a path no one expected. She'd been adopted by a wealthy family, sent to elite schools, and eventually built a massive tech company. "So, you're not homeless?" Michael asked, half-co.